Girl, you poppin'. This one for the black girls, yeah. This one for the black girls, yeah. This one for the black girls, Miss College graduated, beauty educated, and black. You handle situations with ease. I'm speaking knowledge, but facts. Yeah, didn't know all the sweat and tears that it would take to get to your degree. But I know, no matter what, go and get your dreams. Just go and do your baddie thing. I do my baddie thing. I do my baddie thing. I do my baddie thing. Yeah. To the girls that started their business, pop your shit. To the girls that work that 9 to 5, just know I admire your drive. To the single moms, to the girls that buy dark brown, red or bright, pink on roll, face on pose, paint on toes, stunt on hoes. Girl, lay the matches down, smelling like spreads, lip gloss on lips, miss unprotected in the world, miss trendset to miss that girl, miss don't get enough credit. Looking away, sway your hips on that post nasal with the drip. Drop a couple stacks to look like your lips. You are exclusive, you're what the mood is. You are the blueprints. I am your sister. I stand right with you, never against you. We confident, strong is not a compliment. It's an excuse to treat black women like shit. This one for the pretty girls, young thing. You rock my world. Your skin tone, melanin more priceless than pearl. Royalty, bow down. My crown is a king of my curl. If you haven't heard it in a while, just know I'm proud, girl. Do your bad thing. I do my bad thing. I do my bad thing. I do my bad thing. Yo, sis. I'm so proud of you, girl. Do you think, girl? You a baddie, girl. You a bad girl. You a baddie, girl.
What is going on, Entertainment? So I'm coming to y'all with another after show. We talking Baddies Caribbean, the premiere. So what y'all think about the premiere? First, before we start taking calls, the after show, you guys, not the after show, the recap, you guys, I'm going to be dropping it after the after show. Also, tonight, we're going to be playing a shot game. This is given Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, but instead of, it's with Pierre, okay? So every time you hear the word Biggie, I want you guys to take a shot. Since it is Cinco de Mayo, please make sure to drink responsibly. And if you're driving home, that you're driving home safely or with a chaperone. Every time you hear the word Biggie, I and you guys, please take a shot of the alcoholic drink that you guys have today. I already said it a couple times, so I'm taking a shot. Woo! Okay. Before I start taking calls, you guys, first, I wanted to get into this whole show that Stunna and Isaiah are apparently dropping. Since Stunna has to do with Baddies, I want to talk a little bit about it, okay? It's called South Central Family Reunion. Hold on, y'all. I'm a little tipsy, so don't get mad. All right. By the way, y'all, the recap is 30 minutes, which is 30 minutes of funniness. Just so you know. It was a key, not gonna lie. All right, so it's called South Central Family Reunion. And it's on Stunna's new network, Red Rum TV. And it's with the help of Isaiah. And this is the cast. I'm sorry, but this is so hypocritical on all stances. Stunna Girl, you got nerve. Because Stunna used to cackle and key about how, all these networks are paying these girls chump change for them to fight for no reason, et cetera, et cetera. But this is all not STV's cast. So make it make sense. I thought you were gonna put your own cast members on or like get original people. These are all not STV. This is a not STV All-Star show. That's what it looks like to me. And also, this show is never gonna happen. You wanna know why? Cash is never gonna show up. Something gonna happen. Sway gonna fall out. And Ivory, aka Big Ivory, doesn't want to even do it because she's been dissing Stunna Girl. Now, Stunna, I don't know about you, but I don't think you want to go there with Ivory because Ivory gonna park you. Okay, Ivory has already been saying certain things. I don't know if Isaiah kind of ran it through with them and kind of gave them a heads up, like, "Hey, do you want to do this show or not?" Because some of the stuff that Big Ivory has been saying, it doesn't seem like she's too down for the show.
I don't give a fuck how much money y'all got. I don't give a fuck what the fuck y'all talking about, bitch. I'm team now that's TV.
Okay. And then Shaba also said, talking down on Not As TV just to use most of the Not As TV customers to promote the new network is funny AF. It's Not As TV for life. Now, Big Stunna, y'all, doesn't really too much care about this and went on her story and addressed everything.
Rare Room TV, we are our own people, we do our own thing. We do it, we're doing it big. But listen though, don't compare us to nobody. We are not in competition with nobody. I see a little bit of hate going to Isaiah. And the people that's hating on him, they wanted to be the only ones on the network, or they wanted to be the first ones on the network. But y'all people, y'all gotta grow up. You know what I'm saying? It's a big enough bag for everybody. It's plenty of opportunities this way. So I don't want you bitches making this a messy ass situation like it's network versus network. It's not never a verse.
Let me tell you something. It is network versus network. I'm competitive. I'm sorry, but TLO better than me. I'll make them sign non-competes to the day they die. I don't give a bro. If you ever think you're gonna eat off of me, you're crazy. I'm gonna get you. Like, no, it would have been a non-compete sign every time. Okay? The way I would have sent Stunna a cease and desist, it wouldn't even be funny. I would have threw her cease and desist via DM. That's how quick it would have been. But not Tila.
We already won. It's not ever gonna be Red Room TV versus. It's not, because we already winning. You know what I'm saying though? Plus, y'all bitches go do shows on all these other networks and y'all never made it a network battle. You know what I'm saying? So don't try to do that shit with Red Room. Please don't. Nah, y'all know we viral, but I'm gonna need y'all to stop hating, bro. I'm gonna need y'all to stop hating. Y'all gotta congratulate the young CEOs like Isaiah and me, and keep it pushing.
What to me is hypocritical though with Big Ivory is that you went on other networks to Big Ivory on Nick's, find on these other networks that are not as big as the Not As TV or Zeus. So it's like you can't really say too much because you've appeared on all these other networks as well. Big Ivory, okay? So she's not really the one that could really talk on this whole situation, okay? Now let's talk about this premiere. This premiere had its funny moments. Now, it wasn't the most entertaining, but I laughed a lot. Maybe it's because I'm a little drunk, but I laughed a lot throughout this whole premiere, especially when they were on the boat, and especially when Animac and Rolly sat down. That's what had me really cackling throughout the whole episode. So I feel like those two moments were like the highlights of the episode. I will say though that I'm kind of glad they went to Miami versus going to the islands right away, because we would have had to deal with all of this crap on the islands and then not get to really see any of the islands or any of the new girls, because then they still would have been having to deal with all these old school drama. Y'all see what I'm saying? So I am kind of glad that they went that route. Okay, you already know with the after show now we doing polls. So how do you guys? Who do you guys think did their big one this episode in regards to showing off their personality? So I'm gonna put up 4 options, and I want you guys to pick one. All right, and then also I'm gonna start taking callers. What is going on? Let me pepper step up.
Hey, Pierre. Can you
What's up?
hear me
What's up?
good?
What's up?
Am I loud and clear? I'm good.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, boo. It's been a minute. We finished
Right.
the semester.
We back at it for another 6 months.
Yes. That was good. Honestly, if I had to give it like a 1 out of from 0 to 10 or whatever, I would give it an 8. It's a solid 8.
Yeah.
I feel like the thing that Zeus doesn't get is that they spend just a little bit too much time with the arguments. We don't care. Like, just get the fight in, get the fight out, and then show us some funny shit. Argue a little bit more, and then, oh, sorry, forgot we couldn't cuss.
No
But
cussing,
you know,
no cussing on the live. Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, my love. I had a little tequila myself. Cinco de
Yeah.
Mayo, Cinco de Mayo. No, I'm playing.
Okay.
But I'm glad that they highlighted the main guests. I guess, what did they call them? Celebrity guests.
Yeah.
And then they had the guest appearances. I can't wait to see the Claremont twins. I thought Aubrey was cute at the end, but not Diddy though. Sis, this is not Lifetime. This is not CNN.
Do you think she's out of her element?
Definitely. But see, the thing is, if anybody didn't watch Making the Bed, see, the thing is that Aubrey is a key. She is funny, so I could see where she could fit in and where it pays a little homage to some old reality TV-ish. Because I get it, but she's not gonna be fighting nobody. We know this, but she's funny. Was she not funny in this little episode, this little part? So I'll give her that. I'm cool with her being there. I feel like I like Big Domingue. Biggie really did her thing tonight. Even if she got it, because she had Jayla at first. Did she not? When she went to go bop Jayla, and you saw how the camera came around, and I don't know if Jayla either ducked or she put her where she was ducking, but she did get a few bops in. She still had that knot on her head. But right. Biggie did her big one. I'm proud of Biggie.
It's just her, the second, she doesn't fight back. Biggie just gives up midway. It's like she's exhausted.
Maybe she got asthma. I'm thinking maybe she got winded. It's not because she big. She, it might be some stuff going on in there and sis can't breathe. I don't know. Because, she a little stuffy and, she got that deep voice. So I don't know what's going on there, with her esophagus and things. But what I'm saying is that sis, she do need to fight more, but she didn't back down. I don't know why she really wanted to fight Jayla, but she did more than Big.
Now, do you think she should have said it was on site? Because I think that was the issue. You said it was on site.
You should have first when you got on the boat and you saw Jayla and she said how you should have bopped her. You should have had cotton ball on the ground, but you did not.
Right.
So that's why she wanted to fight you. Jayla about business. That's one thing I respected about her since her being on BGC. She stand on business. She gonna fight. I don't know who she ducking, and I want you to tell us. But I'm trying to get on Discord, so in case you spill it there, I already know.
DM me.
I will, because I was like, this stuff not working for me. I couldn't find you. It was a mess. Maybe I'm old. I don't know. But everybody was cute. I'm glad. I hope Scotty she might get beat up, but I hope Scotty continue to stand on business as well. Even if you get bopped and everything else, continue to do you, girl. You look cute. Everybody look cute. You know what was killing me though? What the hell was Suki doing with that Dora the Explorer behind length bob thing she had going on?
No, I like the wig. That I call it. That's a pony wig. It had a lot of ponytails on the wig.
It did, but it was cute though. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I don't know if I like how she exited like that, like FUB, da 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 da. You should have told
that was editing.
So what happened with that?
So basically, that was around the time her and Ray J started working on Tronics and stuff together. So because of that, now I heard 2 things.
Okay.
She heard what Tommy was getting paid, and she wasn't happy with it, and she left.
What did Tommy?
And then another thing that I heard was that she only did it again so that Sapphire could be secured a spot. When Sapphire was secured a spot, she left.
But that's why when Sapphire was like, you know, when you did your recap, and you was like, when Sapphire was like, "Oh, I brought you to do sis."
That I don't think is true.
But on your show, you're lying because you did not. Suki, even though you know with the JT, I'm a Sag. I think JT is Sag. We real savage with the mouth. Like one thing you can't come for is our intelligence. Same with y'all sign. So it's like sometimes Suki, I don't think you built like that. I hear your rap. She don't got wordplay like my girl do. I still love JT, so it is what it is. But I don't know why Sapphire keep on crying over spilled milk. That's not your friend, sis. You should have just knuckled up and got beat up by ET the first time and she would have still rocked with you. But you didn't want to take that L the first time and now you got to deal with it. And now your children involved. That's the only thing I don't like. Kids is involved, people babysitting churn and stuff. Oh, we were supposed to take a shot because we said Biggie name.
Yes. Damn it!
I took it with you. Okay. I still want to know who Jayla ducking, but I'm gonna keep on watching. I don't know who Big Gretch is. I feel like.
Wait, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No, I can hear you now.
I'm sorry. Okay, so with Big Gretch, right? I don't know if should we allow her to say the N-word.
I don't think she should say the N-word. That's just my opinion. I agree with Jayla completely. What do you think?
I agree. I honestly and truly, just like Mariah Lynn, I don't like her saying it either, sis. I don't care. I haven't gotten an argument with Mariah Lynn online. Like, sis, I don't see the melanin. I don't see where you have the right to say it. My thing is, I don't want us saying it either, but we do.
Right.
I'll tell you a ninja first. I'm working on it, but use different words. That's why when in the preview she confronting Asian doll got some stuff with her. She do be acting a fool online, but you the one who's gonna address it. You fighting for black folks, Mariah? Stop it. But honestly and truly, good episode. I love what it gave. Like I said, it's a solid 8. Biggie and Jayla fight. It was good. I didn't know that Callie's really pretty.
Yes. No, she is. A lot of people sleep on the mama. The mama, but, although messy, is very pretty.
She is. I didn't think she was gonna be that pretty. Not to say, but the thing is, what's her name? Mom not pretty. Blueface mom not ugly. So I mean, not
right.
Ugly. I said that wrong, but no, I'm killing. But I don't think that Blueface mom is ugly. But Callie is pretty. So I
can't hear you at all.
Come at Natalie.
There we go.
I took my AirPods out because they was
That's
acting
better.
up. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. So I didn't think that Callie was gonna come at Natalie like that. And I'm the next episode better like Bianca. You sneaking people from Mariah.
She came in trying to defend her friend
for them to fall out. It just honestly and truly. So I don't know what's going on. It seemed like it's messing up. Do you want me to get to like? Are you talking about Bad versus Wild?
Yes.
Tonight?
Did you watch Bad versus Wild? And what did you think of the rematch episode? Because some people say the original was better.
I did, my love. I did. T-Lo, you shouldn't have went for Tasiki. I think you might should have went for Mariah Lynn or somebody else, because the way you rocked that hoodie after that fight, I know she lumped you up. I know she knocked some Sonic coins out of you. I know she got her rent that Natalie said Jocelyn out your head. So you should have just stayed out of the lane.
And I don't think it's too comfortable giving people ass whooping, because this girl was doing Indian calling signs. She was like,
did you see when she smacked her elbows? When she did that, I was like, oh no, she's gonna F her up. She did some whole Indian Native American
doing the YMCA dance. I'm like,
she conjured up the ancestors and they punched T-Lo back into slavery time. I don't know what was going on. I was like, girl, that's not the fight you won. You could have even went for Natalie first.
That's when I knew it was over. She said,
it's like if she had dust would have came off him. Ain't your mama's what you said? She was awesome. Step on a crack, you broke your mama's back. Like we hopscotching with it, because you did that as kids. That's some slap boxing stuff. I knew she was gonna eat her up, and she did. Poor T-Lo. Pick your battles wisely, sis. You thought you was gonna rump with sis, and you could not. She eats and she ate. and now the rest of us is hungry. But Mariah, you and that too small with your tittle bits out. Why was you trying to fight Voodoo Doll? And Voodoo Doll, I think would have took Mariah had Tasiki not jumped in.
Ah.
I think it would have been an even fight. Cause not Voodoo, it's not that Voodoo can't fight. She just really lightweight. And then Danny, girl, you didn't want to fight with Jayla either. She should have just. I don't know if it was a skater or I think both of them went for Jayla. I couldn't tell, but it was a good show. I wasn't mad. The only time I could watch Bad versus Wild is when they really got beef or like it's Natalie. It was two pimps. You got Madam Natalie and you got Madam Jocelyn fighting. You can't tell me no different. She kept telling her to check Scotty. Check your B. I was like, look at the pimps fighting. Right. It was good though. It was good. Right. I can't watch.
Thank you so much for calling out. For the take out the calls, okay?
Bye, Boo.
All right, Nate. All right, what's going on, Asha?
Oh my God, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh my God, yay! I'm so happy that you're back with the after shows. My Sundays have not felt the same.
Right. Another 7 months.
I remember when you were doing I think Baddies South was the first time you started doing the lives. I was like, oh my gosh, my Sundays are so sad. Like, what is wrong? But
what did you think about the premiere episode?
Yeah, I mean, couple thoughts. One, I wanted to start off with if we're discussing right now revoking Drake's end pass, we're not going to give it to Gretchen. We're not debating about whether or not she can say that word. She definitely cannot. But I was very impressed by the premiere. I was not expecting to be so impressed, but I was annoyed by the fact that we spent 30 minutes introducing the girls and doing recaps and all that type of stuff. I don't think we needed that, especially because it hasn't even been too long since we heard the last season, had the last season, sorry.
Right. They were talking about last season after it was 2 years ago. I'm like,
yeah,
this was a few months ago.
Exactly. We were all there. We all saw it. I don't need and this, but I wanted to say Rolly looks good.
Yes.
Rolly's body looks good. I don't follow her on Instagram and stuff, so I haven't seen her since the reunion. But when she walked out, I said, "Oh, okay, yes, I salute that. I salute that."
And I've seen the pictures of her latest the latest pictures of her body, and she does look good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. The only thing though, now I need her to get the makeup together because how she looks in confessionals, if she could, yeah. But I'm kind of here for that from Rolly. What else? Well,
okay, Rolly and Animax fight. What did you think of that? And what do you think? Because y'all, I know the real reason why Animax. Well, somebody told me a reason why Animax injury happened or the story of the injury, which y'all gonna find out on the recap. I'm dropping the recap after the after show. Why do you think she got injured? And what did you think of her sit down?
I mean, honestly, I have no idea. But if I was just going off of what Rolly was saying, I think it does have something to do with a man.
It does.
Okay. And I think I don't know. That's kind of icky to be throwing stuff about that. But when she said she was like, I wish I could curse. She was like, when you're not effable. Nobody. I mean, I would go there too. I would take it to hell. I would take it all the way to hell. But I thought that it was kind of funny, but at the same time, I like the throwing of the granola bars and all of that sort of it was funny, but I wanted them to squabble because it's just Honest Mouth is I know girls like that. I would be crazy too.
Now, do you think Natalie was being a charitable queen by bringing them Epsom salt and granola? Natalie said, "I brought you guys things to recover."
I thought that was funny. I think Natalie was really funny this episode when she was introducing Tommy and she was like, my best friend, my favorite person. I kind of live for that, Natalie.
Yeah.
Her booty also looks kind of different. I don't know if I'm bugging, but
You're saying Natalie got adjustments to the Big Debbie cakes?
I kind of think so. There was a couple scenes and then that new shot of her with the end of the cheek sort of out. I was like, oh, Natalie, I didn't know. I never noticed that before. I don't know.
Oh, that's something I'm gonna have to look at again to see if if Natalie had some Debbie cakes adjusted. Oh wow.
Yes, definitely check for me because I was peeping that. But I'm so excited to see so many dark and brown skinned girls this season. I am
Yes.
so happy about that. Like, I was literally watching and I was like, another one, another one, another one. Like, I live for that. I like Bianca. I don't like how she came in though, because it didn't seem like there was any tension between Mariah and Sapphire, if I'm incorrect. But
Now, do you think it's fair for her to have attacked her like that after they made up last season, like at the reunion and all that type of stuff?
I
Or do you
mean,
think that's Sapphire's karma?
it could be her karma. It could be, but at the same time, I don't even feel like the thing that happened between Sapphire and Suki was that serious for it to be like a whole season. Well, even though it's not that much time, but like to still be talking about it. Like, I kind of get it, but at the same time, like, she made up for it with the whole pool thing. But then if I'm Mariah, like, Bianca as my friend, she has to be talking and doing stuff behind the scenes, because why would your friend feel the need to run up on me?
Right.
Like, it just seems kind of weird and icky. So I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah,
And also, Jayla and Biggie. I feel like Biggie should have been able to keep Jayla's chain. My whole thing is, I feel like that should be the twist of the season. If you keep it, no, let me tell you. Maybe
chain
listen.
revoked.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I don't know what happened to my camera. Can y'all hear
I
me?
can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, we back. But I feel like this should be the twist. Whoever keeps their chain to the end of the season gets an extra bonus. So that would give the other girls more of a reason to start drama and snatch a bitch chain. Don't y'all think that would be funny?
I'm with Mariah with the whole chain being another cast member this season. I'm like, I'm so tired of hearing about the chains. Like, oh my gosh, it can't be that. Like, oh my god. But that would be funny. That would be a funny plot point. But I was surprised Jayla's not really wearing white like that.
She did in her intro and everything.
Yeah, but the confessionals, every one of her confessionals, she was wearing colors, and I mean, I don't know. I just, that whole branding thing kind of threw me off. I was like, oh, you're not in white, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited for the season. Are we talking about the other shows that aired tonight too, or just
Yes,
Baddies?
we're talking Bad versus Wild as well.
Bad versus, oh my gosh, I'm like, okay, confession. I've been having my mom watch Baddies.
You've been having your mom watch Bad versus Wild?
Yes, I had, because we were talking about Nick Cannon the other day, and I was like, you'll never guess what he's up to. So
Oh, you never
was,
get what he's doing since Nickelodeon.
yes, so I was showing her. I mean, to be, in my opinion, I don't really live for Bad versus Wild like that, because there's just too much commotion. Like, nobody's ever really playing the games. It's just a bunch of yelling, people talking over each other, and especially when it comes to Jocelyn and Natalie, it's like the most chaos. It was
Right.
funny though. I was definitely laughing, especially when they cut to Jocelyn backstage when Natalie and all the baddies rolled out and she was just mean mugging the camera. That had me so weak. Oh my, I can't. It was
Jocelyn was
so
about to F that cameraman up. She said,
yo, it was oh my gosh. But I mean, I couldn't pay attention that much, but I did. I was in the kitchen and then I heard my mom being like, "Oh, so I'm guessing that's when Tasiki." And I'm forgetting her name. The one with the bald fade. That's
T-Love.
T-Love. Yes, super pretty. But I'm guessing that's when all of that went down. But I mean, I don't know. I'm happy that it was the finale for Bad versus Wild, because I'm kind of over it. I just want to see if Nick Cannon decides to come back. That'll be interesting.
Someone said Nick Cannon don't even promote the show on his IG.
Exactly. And I think it's so funny how every time they have Lemmy's brother introduce him so that he can introduce Nick Cannon, so that he can introduce the artists. I'm like, we don't need all these intros.
Co-creator on the show. That's such an insult. Any final thoughts?
No, I'm happy you're back. I cannot wait to hear everybody's thoughts. I'm so excited for tonight. Okay.
All right,
Night.
All right, what is going on? Bia.
Hey, Bookie.
Hi, Bookie Butt.
Just so y'all know, I am now available to be booked as tech support because I was fighting for my life trying to make this happen.
Be a tech specialist forever.
Man, I didn't reset my router, turned off my phone. I was about to create a new YouTube account. Like, if I don't get in here before this melatonin kick in, it's gonna be a sad, sad story for me. I missed you, Buki.
Right. No, I did. Even though we still talking in Discord.
Facts.
Right.
But
We
it
miss
feels
each
good
other on
to be
YouTube.
back. Oh God. So Baddies premiere.
Yo.
Natalie and the wigs. I'm done. It's enough. It just you're
Now
not
I like the
funny.
red on her.
Natalie was
But
walking around looking like a WWE diva. Like she was ready to wrestle. Okay? Enough is enough. Like I get it. I respect the I don't need an introduction thing because she's right. She does it. She cemented herself into the baddies game long enough
right.
so that we all recognize that chin and that voice from several miles away. I'm not gonna
Right.
lie to you. When they were first on the boat, I was like, damn, who don't got their passport? So they're sailing to the other countries because someone can't get in by air.
I'm looking at you, Rolly.
Oh, I know how this goes. Um, but I'm trying to think. Let's see. So we do the introduction. Scotty shows up with her boring brown hair. I don't like it for her. She's the one who should be doing the fun colors, not Auntie Nat Nat. Auntie Nat Nat needs to get
Oh.
her a jet black bust down, something real elegant for her age, so that she looks appropriate. I've
What do you
seen
think
enough.
about Jayla being back?
Um, so I do agree with Biggie when she says that she is Jayla's storyline and that Jayla should be thanking her. Because what else would Jayla be there for? Unless she has beef with the Claremont twins, I what was the point of
When
bringing
she
Jayla
doesn't.
back? We could have gotten another bald blonde girl from somewhere else. Like, don't get me
Tia
wrong, she
Love
looked
was
good,
on.
but listen, like it was just it's like we could have did this somewhere else. Mariah Lynn, makeup artist, still don't know how to match that chest, and I
Oh.
want her. I can't say the word, but send her to the guillotine. I've seen enough. You've had this is the second season in a row that we come and Mariah is giving Ghostface in the face and Larry the Lobster on the chest. Like I know we were in the Bahamas. I know she got tan or red, but like it's your job to
Medea, that's the
adjust.
melanin.
Woo! You is so funny, Fred. Melanin,
Comfortable in my
please.
skin.
Please. Mariah let us proof that we all red on the inside. Because, girl, I don't know, Bookie. Her skin must be thin as paper. The way that redness just be shining through. Poor her. Poor her for real. I also don't think that Sapphire should have been brought back. Um, Watching her interaction with Suki, it definitely gave, yeah, we got out of this over this in real life, but I need a proper introduction, so I need to hash it out for the cameras. And so I don't blame Suki for giving her low-key cold vibes because like we talk about this again.
Mm.
How much more like and don't get me wrong, I'm an emotional gangster too. I cry about everything. But like, girl, you know what you did. Like, why even bring it up
Right.
if that's the case? Especially if Suki not gonna be staying around anyway. And to backtrack, we did not need a 15-minute recap of what happened last season. Like, you would have thought we
At
was
all.
about to watch the reunion. We didn't need that. It do not matter. Like, what? They making it seem like this is like this is actually like a casted scripted series where it's like we know all the players and in season 2 of Basketball Wives Evelyn's gonna like no girl we don't need this, we don't care at all. We synced it, enough is enough. Who else
Right.
came on that damn boat?
Now,
Biggie.
we didn't see the injured reserve girls on the boat, but
No.
Animac and Rolly had a sit down. What do you think? And what do you think happened? Because we're gonna get a reveal in some time now with the recap of what happened to Animac face.
It's
Why do you
given
think?
DV for sure. It's given
Oh,
after Stunna Girl says she was living in her car after her man's found out about the clap clap situation that he might have, knocked her head behind the fridge. And I don't support DV on by any
yes.
means. However, if you
Any
bring me home anything, I too am gonna want to gut you like a fish. I'm not even gonna cap to you. Like, I can't even lie. It's one thing to do your dirt, but to be doing your dirt messy like that, like like nationwide mess. Nah. See,
And Nationwide was not on her side. That day it was not on
Jawbone is
Hannah's side.
uninsured. She better sit down. I do think that Anna was true and Rolly though, because for Rolly to act like, oh yeah, it looked like a man did that to you, like, you mean the man you can't keep? Like, girlie, come on now. You one deep breath from that fire hot exploding. Please stop. I know she over there breathing softly as like, come on, Rolly. Don't do it to us. Don't do it. Like, you got your surge. You look healthier. I'd rather her not be there. I still stand on that. She should be home recovering
What do
in a
you think about
cave.
her calling out the people signing in petitions?
Listen,
She said, "You mother wanted me off the show. I'm back,
and
bitch."
we still do. I'm great. Like, it's hooray. You're making a mockery of yourself for Zeus. Congrats. They gave you 50K in a chain, and you about to act the ass all over again. All
That's
I
more than
ask is,
Don was giving out.
listen.
Don was only giving 10.
Listen, man, I don't got nothing to do with they Swarovski crystal chain that they gonna fight for their lives over about who deserve it. Because no shade, but what's the name is new this season? How she get a chain on the boat? And this her first season there. Jayla shouldn't have one, for one.
Oh, why?
Sorry.
Because
She ain't earned
one
that.
can argue she was a seasons ago original baddie.
Listen, man, and then they should have gave it to her back then, but she ain't earned that. Last season was the chain snatching saga, so I don't think that she should have came in with that. She don't got the war wounds from the Smiley saga. She don't have the PTSD that the rest of the girls got for having that. Sapphire shouldn't have one either. If we keep it in a buck, like, respectfully, the only person who should have got a chain. None of them. I'm not gonna lie to
Don't
you.
you think it would have been fun, Bia, like I said before, to make it interesting? Whoever gets their chain, who keeps their chain at the end of the season, gets a big bonus. So I
Man,
would have gave the
listen.
girls.
Them girls would have been sleeping with them chains up their rectums.
Natalie would have been like, "There's a twist this season."
Okay. Those chains would not have seen the light of day ever again. They would have been somewhere they should not have been. I do think that Biggie was a little bit corny for snatching jailers during the fight. Like, what are we on? What are we
Biggie
on?
said,
Like,
"Why you gotta dig in my pocket though?"
yo, like, Stunna really inspired the girlies. Like, she wanted that. Biggie said she got her chain snatched, so now she want to do the snatching. And that's the thing about Big Bigs, right? Like, she came back like, oh, we not on that old Biggie. I'm acting up this season, and it's like a part of me feels bad for her because it's like she's not even being herself. She's being who she thinks she has to be in order to keep up, which sucks. But at the same time, Big, you should have never been letting anybody play on your name to begin with anyway. Like, you played yourself, you hold yourself in these circumstances. So to act like you big and bad about it when you not, you got to sit this one out because it's given inauthentic. Aubrey O'Day should not be there. Let's just, I get it. She was a
This is
name.
Aubrey.
Cleopatra eyeliner on strong. Just face on froze.
Aubrey's eyeballs are gonna pop out at any minute.
Aubrey's sitting there like she hasn't seen girls act up like that since Diddy was chasing Dawn around the studio. Like,
That's what
what
I'm
is
saying.
going
Aubrey, you
on?
act like you haven't been a baddie. You
She
popped Dawn.
knows
Then
tea.
you
Like,
hit
don't act
Dawn.
like you above it. Like, it's definitely giving white auntie vibes. Talking about, can we do any other bitty bitty shot? Like, girl, don't play with
Exactly.
me. Like, don't do me. Also, Mariah, you don't have no taller friends. Like, I get.
I did not know Bianca was that short. That is a
Yeah,
short
she's so
girl.
small.
She's like this big. I'm like, damn.
They are both bite sized. So it's
It was like
you
two little
call.
girls seeing each other at Easter. Like,
Yes. Listen, you remember when the little women was fighting in the street, man? I'm not gonna cap to you. Why would you bring her there to fight Sapphire? Was there no one else? Like, you got nothing but a bite-sized pack of chihuahuas as friends. No one else. No one was at least over 5'6" that she could have called. That I just think it's whack because it's like if Mariah really felt that way about Sapphire, they could have been fought. Like, you don't have to call nobody to handle your light work a season later. Like, that's trash to me. But Bianca getting her money for it, so I guess that's cool. I'm trying to think of who else showed up this episode. It was a lot of faces. I don't
that
know
was
if this is
mostly it. What did you think of the new girls' intros?
um don't really remember much about them. The tikka masala girl, she seems fun. That's the one who I guess is gonna be fighting DTB, who they giving her the and more edit. I can already see it. Like, they like the season needs a Jezebel, and DTB's not shy, so we just gonna let
Right.
her be it, I guess. Which is crazy because it's like they all do it, so it's weird, but whatevs. The
Diamond's just
Gretch
at least
girl,
honest about it.
true, like, and I respect it. And you know what she said? A lot of y'all call yourselves bosses, but you're not signing anyone's checks. And she's got a point. Where she's
Yes.
clocking a lot of tea there. Does Big Gretch get to say, nigga? No, not to me
Thank you.
personally. I'm not gonna police how other people feel like they should allow people to speak in their presence. For me, it's a hard pass though. Especially, like, look, last season y'all tried to call me colorist, which was crazy because I'm not, and y'all were using the wrong word. But if you
They're like, there's a colorist. It gets light-skinned people.
and you know what? That's another thing. I know some of y'all are happy to see the chocolate shorties on this season. I am not. Leave it to the light skins. Leave it to the Caucasians to be made a mockery and a full of. I don't need my melanated sisters going out like this. Big Reg cannot say it around me. She would have got bopped in her mouth immediately. If you're passing paper
Now,
bag
what would
test,
you have done if she took a bite out of your apple?
listen, you take a bite out of this crime. You gotta just take me to jail and throw away the key because I'm finna commit a crime. You're gonna be calling Olivia Benson in here. There's gonna be a Criminal Minds episode being filmed the minute we leave this house because something crazy is about. You're not about to bite me like that. Are you serious? For real? For real? Especially to be like to say it and then be like, and what? Like, all right. The whole house is going through
Jayla's
hood
gonna
hop.
need surgery, she says, which is
Like,
crazy.
and I'm not surprised because she really took a chunk up out of her. And that's on Zeus for letting the girls stay after biting people, period. Rolly should have got packed out last season after she
Thank
took that
you.
first bite. Instead, y'all
Exactly.
set a nasty precedence. So all of these girls and their gingivitis, because you know they don't water pick or floss those veneers, is going to be spreading through that house. Prayers for Jayla. She's going to need it. Bad vs. Wild. I want
Yes.
it to be never aired ever again. They don't need to pick it up. It was the worst filler that they could have possibly produced. Prayers for Nick Cannon. He don't deserve this. It's a waste of time. Like, I stopped watching it a few episodes ago. I only watched it because I was like, oh, let me see how this, little rematch between Jocelyn and Natalie go. Low key though, no security. Natalie and Jocelyn might be a good one. I'm not gonna cap to you.
Yes. They were tearing each other up like Tom and Jerry.
I was so angry.
I said, damn.
I could not believe it. Like, this is not the same girl. But when you think about it, it low key is because when Portia came outside saying, "You screaming about my daughter?" Natalie
Right.
low key flipped her in the stilettos after getting snuck while sitting down. Like, she low key been giving girls a little bit of the pause, but she in
Remember
the
when she
gym.
fought in the bushes?
Exactly.
I got the ticket. I got the ticket.
Listen, Jay Leno been lifted, and we gonna put that respect on her name. She deserves it. Precious. Let me show you what Brooklyn is about. It's not about that BBL. Okay, BBL Drizzy is going crazy on Pressure's backside. It needs to be deflated. She really has some nerves. Tasiki did T Love in, and I enjoyed every.
Bitch.
I haven't seen niggas slap their elbows since slap boxing in high school. I was like, wow, I want to marry this woman because this is crazy. If a shorty start doing that while you trying to square up, you
Imagine
really gotta,
Krishan doing that.
yeah,
You better run, bitch. And you know Krishan gonna throw a crip sign in there with
yo. And the crazy thing is that Krishan gets extra special airflow through that gap in her mouth now. So it's like you gotta really be careful. Like I would have politely backed down from Siki. I'm good. Clearly my stance is off, and you are feeling extra confident. You don't gotta make the lesson out of me. You clearly want to fight Jocelyn, who keeps calling you a predator. Like let them two go at it. That's who else I need to
right.
see.
But I
And
think Tasika would F up Jocelyn though.
oh, for
You know she
sure. She's gonna
would.
do Jocelyn dirty. Ballistic
Oh
gonna have to
yeah.
jump in that one for sure. I do though. Shout outs to Tasiki for getting her hair sewn in. Okay. Pay
Oh
her
yeah.
respects. Also,
I've
I
never
said
seen
it.
her without a wig.
Listen, man, I don't think we ever will, and maybe we shouldn't. We should. Somebody was like, I would love to see Krishan famous, and look what we got. We don't need to, let's be careful what we wish for. Also,
Right.
Scotty, last point, make up your mind. Do you want the gap or do you not? Because at the start of every season, it looks like it's almost closed, but she just be like, I'm done, and
The
never
stress
wears her
opens in
Invisalign
Via.
again. Listen, Scotty don't sleep with her retainer. Sick of it. Orthodontia is expensive. She better
Right.
stop playing. Like, what do you want? But otherwise, that's it. Y'all better like the video.
All
Have
right.
a good
Thank you so
night,
much, Bia.
friend. Bye.
Love you, love you, love you. Bye. Shout out to Bia, y'all. I love you some other Bia. Okay. Shout out to Scotty by Nature TV on YouTube. That's my dog. That's my dog. It's funny, like anytime I got like tech issues or something going on with the streaming platform that we both use, I'll be DMing him like, Scotty, something going wrong with YouTube for YouTube. I always go to him because he always uploads like I do. So that's like the first person I run to. All right, what is going on, JJ?
Hey Pierre, how you doing?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Can you hear me good?
Yeah, you real loud and clear.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to I had a little
No,
drink.
it's good though. I can hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I had a little drink. Cinco de Mayo. I'm sorry.
Right. What'd you think about the premiere?
Um, I actually like the last caller said. I ain't gonna lie. I liked it. Like I feel like they were kind of straight. Like certain things was kind of straightforward. Like not too much. Sometimes like a little bit of the arguments being dragged out. But what I can really say is all the girls look so beautiful. Like I have to say, like this is the first like premiere or for the baddies.
Yes.
Like all the girls look gorgeous. Like they were beautiful, especially Biggie.
Yes.
Like whoever's Biggie's like little. I don't know if she asked Scotty's like little stylist to help her out or something, but Biggie looked gorgeous. Like all of them look beautiful.
Yes.
But
No, they all look good. It's like everybody got a glam team this season. I'm like, okay.
yes, they were so beautiful, Pierre. I'm like, oh my god, this is the first time we like, okay, y'all looking good. I'm like, okay, like it's giving like how I ain't gonna lie. The little intro though, the intro kind of giving me housewives type of vibe. I don't know if it's just me, but it's just giving housewives.
I like the song. I don't like the graphics. I'll talk about it in my recap, but
Yes, like I feel like low key. I feel like they need to bring back the like Baddie South intro. Like I feel like that would
right.
have been like a
And
cute
even
little.
West wasn't bad either when they did the little walk and the
Yes.
little jiggle.
Yes, I'm like y'all supposed to be featuring all these artists, and you telling me y'all can't like Zeus Lemuel. You cannot ask like a single artist to like give you like a song like the
I
Glorilla
like
or
the
something.
song. It's the video, like it's the graphics. It's something I can. If I could make it, that's not good.
It's
You get
giving
what I'm
me
saying?
business.
Because I could make
Yeah,
that.
yeah, like it's
No
giving
issue.
business. I cannot wait till you do your little intro.
I will remake it. No shade.
I cannot wait.
I have to.
Like Lord, but I'm sorry, P. Oh yeah, I wanted to apologize to you because last time I did not let you
Yeah.
speak or ask any questions, so I want to apologize
No,
to
no,
you.
no. You good. You good. You good.
Quite good. But yeah, um, so far, I ain't gonna lie, I like everybody. I like Biggie. Okay, this is the first thing I want to step on. I like how Biggie. I don't know about everybody else, but I like at Biggie's attitude going into the season. I like that she's speaking up. She's calling out. I feel like everything Biggie was saying. Like I'm like, where's the wrong in it? Like to me, I didn't hear no wrong. I like that Biggie called it out. I like that they they're getting all this out, and Biggie like called out before we get the flying over because y'all want y'all passports canceled. So I like that she's calling it out. I love that Biggie's doing her little standout thing. Jayla, Jayla seems to be more turned than she was on Baddies South. Like she said, she was gonna give us a little season 14 taste, but I don't know if it's just me. But I'm gonna build on something you said before in your past
Uh-huh.
videos, like recap of what you said about Jayla and like the little incident. Is it just me, or like when Biggie did her little run up on? I ain't gonna. Oh yeah, kudos to Biggie. I ain't gonna lie. That little first little run up, I ain't gonna lie.
That
She
was
ate.
sticky.
I ain't gonna lie.
She said,
Biggie ate that
"Ooh."
little first little run up. She did. She ate that one up. I
She
give it to
ate
her.
that
Like
one little thing.
yeah, she did that one little thing. Like you did that. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Jella was gonna rock her. Like that fight went completely opposite of what I expected it to be. But is it me, Pierre? Or this is just me. Do you feel like they kind of like edited in the light of Biggie when she did the little run up? Because it was like certain things it looked kind of cut up to me. Like the fight was kind of like
You're
chopped
talking
up
about on the boat or at the dinner?
at the dinner.
It to me it looked like I wouldn't say Jayla got the best of her for that first little round, but she wasn't backing down. But it's
Yeah.
afterwards that's what made Biggie look bad because like Biggie just wasn't fighting back.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I don't know if my friend need a defibrillator, but big Dominicana, you need to fix that. Like we need you to keep
Biggie
it
be getting
going.
tired halfway. She like,
She tired. Like she do her one, like she gonna get that one little slap and that one little punch and she just done. Like she
right?
just be so over. Like
She turned around.
yeah,
She
like
be
one
like,
thing about Biggie, she don't know how to fight, but that first look lick gonna always connect, and I
oh
commend Biggie.
yes,
That first little lick
you
gonna
gonna
always
get that
connect.
one in. Now, okay,
Yes,
here's the thing. Do you think she should have said it was on site if it wasn't on site? You said it was on site. Do
I
you think
mean,
she should
like
have said it
Jayla
was on site?
said, I feel like in so many words, like where I come from, well, I need to stop. People need to stop saying that. I feel like in so many words of what Biggie said, in like a way, Biggie, you might as well just say on site, because ain't nobody gonna sit up there and just let you tell them like, or when you tweet, you gonna slap me when you see me. Like you just practically in a way said it. So Biggie, you should have known what type of time Jayla was gonna be on when y'all seen each other. But I like that Biggie kind of like committed, like she said what she had to say, like she called her in that, which is true because Natalie gonna be very flip flopping this season. So I'm glad that Biggie kind of picked it out. I like
Right.
that little part. And okay, here comes the Biggie honor message.
You mean Rolly
um,
Animac?
yeah, Rolling honor
What do
message.
you think happened to Animac's face?
Hmm. If I speak, if I speak, but
Are you in the Discord?
yes,
Oh, then never mind. Never
but if
mind.
I
You
have
can say
two,
what you want.
I
I
have
don't care.
yes, I have a few bold predictions, so that way you know how YouTube is petty. I
Yeah.
have a few bold predictions. I feel like it's a boy issue maybe going on, maybe abusive boyfriend, maybe a fractured face. Because when she talked about it, I wouldn't say it was like some type of fight. I ain't gonna lie, a off the wall type of thing would have been Et call her lacking. Et call her lacking. But the way Rolly said it, like the way Rolly came on her, like you could kind of tell Rolly was kind of sympathetic when she said, like when I heard
Yeah.
what happened to you. I feel like it's some kind of like I feel like it was some dealing with a ninja. I don't want to say the word, but I feel like it's dealing with a ninja. If it was just me, it's me speaking.
When y'all hear the recap, y'all gonna see why I'm laughing because don't think it's like a nigga just bopped her. No, I'm not laughing at that. It's
Okay.
something more comedic than that. That's why I
Yeah,
laugh.
but
Also, what do you think about their sit down in general?
um, it's never not gonna be a baddies episode when Natalie sit the girls down and it not give VH1 or Love and Hip Hop like it not give setup. Like I feel like it was funny. I ain't gonna lie, it was very funny. Like they read each other. Like the read was so funny. The reads was just funny. Like I just like y'all just need to cut this out. I hope they don't drag this along because it's kind of clear from like the little what's it called, like the little previews that they gave us from like the season. I'm glad they didn't spoil the season as much, but I'm kind of glad that they kind of squashed it. And hopefully this isn't like a storyline that's kind of dragged out. I like that it's kind of like everybody has like their own little storylines planted off, so we can have like something to kind of go off of. But now on to the new girls. Yeah, I ain't gonna
Right.
lie. I ain't gonna lie. I was genuinely happy. I'm like this is my gut feeling. I feel like we finally have something that's gonna be. I feel like this season is gonna be up there with Baddies South just off the rip of the girls that was picked. Like Meatball. I ain't gonna lie. I fanboy for Meatball. What's the girl name? Tink.
Right.
I mean, Dom in the body, DTB. I
How do
ain't
you
gonna
think
lie.
she's gonna do on Zeus? Because we saw how last season it didn't work out too well for ET. Do you feel
Yes,
like she'll have the same luck?
yes. Like I ain't gonna lie. I like the little girl. I feel like it's gonna be a lot. I feel like the new girls are gonna be a lot of a standout. I feel like they're gonna be like the highlights of the show. If I'm just being honest, the new girls, even Gretch, even though she don't need to be saying certain words, because if you ain't are if the way me and you looking at each other are we melanin, you can't say that. Like you being disrespectful. Like I don't care who
So
you
you
are.
do
Like I
not
don't.
think Big Gretch could say the N word?
Yeah, like she cannot say that. Like I feel like that's disrespectful. If you're not black, don't say it. I feel like that's just out of respect in general. Like that word has too
But she
much.
says her grandfather is black.
That don't have nothing to do with you. It don't have nothing to do with you. Your color doesn't match. I don't know if that's from the 1800s, 1700s, or what, but you don't have it. But yeah, you need to fix that. But now on to Bad versus Wild. I feel like the only thing about it ended the way it was supposed to. Hopefully Zeus. The thing with Zeus have all these shows and they just cancel them and it's just done right then and there. Or they might get like 2 seasons and cancel it.
Right.
Hopefully this is one of the shows that they keep it going. I feel like it was okay, but like things need to be fixed and organized and games carefully planned. Tasiki was a standout. Big eater.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna lie. Tasiki was the whole standout. I wish she could have got to Jocelyn. Like, oh my god, I was like, let her fight
Because
Jocelyn. But I'm
Jocelyn was
like,
the real one calling her all those names and accusing her of the
yes.
things.
And you could kind of tell, they caught Tasiki's reaction to it. Like, it's like, I wish they could have just let her got to Jocelyn. You could kind of tell Jocelyn was on the cocaine. If I'm being for real, Pia, why they said, okay, it was a clip on Twitter.
Yeah.
Why somebody said the camera caught to Natalie, I'm not Natalie, Jocelyn. They said if you
Sniffing.
catch it, yes, why they call like they caught it. They said they caught it on camera. If you pay attention, she did. And then that's when she kicked them out the room. Like if you paid attention,
Ah.
like they said that's when they think she did it. But yeah,
I
I'm
think
not.
so too. It was
Yes,
a
but
little like,
yes, it was sus. Like you could tell the way she was acting. You was like, oh yeah, Natalie on one. I'm not Natalie because Jocelyn on one. She knows she going to war tonight, so you might as well go ahead and turn your superpowers on Wonder Woman and do what you got to do. But
and
I'm not
also
gonna.
I want to ask this question. Who is
Hmm?
the queen of Zeus? Natalie or Jocelyn? Because this is whole debate between the two. Who's the queen of Zeus?
If we're just gonna be honest, it's really Natalie. If we're just being honest, like this is the thing with me, and this is why I feel like everybody is like in a crossroads, or they just back and forth. I feel like yes, during the time Jocelyn was the queen of Zeus, but you have somebody with a better show, low key, a better platform, a higher platform you form than you, making better views than you. It's like this literally without Baddies, Zeus would not. I feel like if they didn't have Baddies, Zeus would not really be what it is now. I feel like Zeus is bringing the Baddies are bringing a lot of celebrity. They're bringing a lot of eyes to the platform. So Jocelyn could say what she want. You were the queen at one point, but she knows deep down like it's really her show. Because if we keep it in a beam, half of the girls on her show wants to go to on Baddies. Everybody who
That
doesn't want to
is
be on Baddies,
true.
like who doesn't? And hold on, I need to call Natalie out. Natalie, don't lie like that. You talking about something you only know one person from that show. Don't lie. Ain't no way you big legs. How do you not know Big Legs?
Right.
How do you not know Lucky? How do you not know Miss Natural? You know Wet
He's
Wet.
like that girl
So
Lucky. I'm like,
yeah, like
Wet
girl,
Wet.
Like Natalie, you steady be getting caught in your life. Like Natalie, don't do too much. Jocelyn is the show behind you, but don't do that, cause yeah. But I feel like low key, Pierre, this is just me. I already have an idea of who I want, but like I mean, oh Lord, my bad. Pierre, this is my dream cast. This is me. Now you cannot tell me this is not a banger of a cast. This is just me in my head. I'm going off drama. And I want to bring back some old OGs that still look like they got it. Low key, the situation with Razor and your old arch nemesis Boots. I would love to see Razor and Boots on the season. Yes,
Shout out to Boots if she's watching.
Like you cannot tell me this season about to be banger. Razor, Boots, Yodeler.
The thing is, Boots would be really good TV because she's always into it with somebody online.
Yeah.
Every time
she looks, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna lock her. She's big.
She's always into it with somebody. I'm like, oh my God.
Yes, like I would love to see her on Zeus. Like I'm waiting on Natalie to ask her because she looks like she looked like she could rumble. Like she looks good. I ain't gonna lie, I can't knock the lady. Like she looks good.
Yeah,
and then
she does.
Had that same attitude from like years back.
Right.
Like I would love to see her on the season with Razor. Roland and Yodeler need to be on the season together. Like it just like Natalie is not thinking. Like I need her to like. Oh, I would love to see Aguar V on the season one day. I still want to see Jamie and Jazz. I feel like that'll be an ultimate season. But that's just me getting on topic. But thank you, Pierre. I'm not gonna be on here too long, taking up too much time. But thank you so much, and y'all subscribe and like and do everything else.
All right, now someone says Scotty's the queen of Zeus. Y'all funny. Okay, what is going on, Jamora?
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hello?
Okay, so my first quarrel is Natalie, I understand that this is how you approach new men with your intro scene, but it's too long. I love that she loves to get her confidence from the season premiere opening walkthrough. It's just too long for me. But she looked nice.
You talking about when she was going on to the yacht?
I'm having a quarrel also with Sapphire. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that's how she pitches new men. It's her little reel. I feel like the episode was really nice. Mm-hmm. I just think it's a bit like I didn't like the recap because like this show came out like a few months ago. I can rewatch it if I really missed Baddies East. I feel like they look really cute, but I want to talk to whoever is working on Sapphire's look. I hate it. I feel like something is always missing. It's very.
You come now, Jamar. I'm gonna add you back. Go back out and then go back in again. What is going on, Chloe? It looked like she's doing homework. Are you doing homework while listening to the after show?
Yes, no, because look what I'm watching. This bitch got me by a chokehold. Oh damn!
I was like, this girl doing a paper. Watching the after.
I'm doing 3 things at once, baby. I'm multitasking like a motherfucker right now. Okay, but let's get into it because I'm the Simon straight. So let's get into Baddies.
Right.
Caribbean. Oh baby, let me not do that. So Baddies Caribbean. Let's start from the beginning because when they was all walking into the boat, I didn't like how the beginning of the episode they had me confused. I'm like, what about what? They had the little what was it called?
The golf cart.
What'd you say? Yeah, the recap.
You talking about the recap for Baddies East.
Yeah, it's like okay. So at the beginning of the episode, they had the recap, and I was like, "What am I watching?" It took me like a couple seconds, just a couple of them, not too many, nothing like that. But it took me a couple seconds to figure out what was going on. But then I was like, "Okay," so they just give us recap. So I'm up here just tapping the screen. But them coming onto the boat, they was all. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, because I got you in the plant. Because I was like watching you and watching the video. I'm telling you, her new video. Have you seen it? Let's just talk about that real quick.
Who?
Stunna Girl, her new video.
No, I haven't seen it.
What? Okay, so it came out yesterday, and I just saw it like while y'all was talking. While Bia was up there too, I had to turn Bia down just a little bit, so I could watch the video. But my bad. Let me stay on topic.
Mhm.
But I'm sorry. We was talking about the show.
The
So
boat, the boat, the boat.
the boat. That's when everybody was coming. Everybody was looking good and stuff like that. I mean, okay, so like they said, the Jayla and Biggie thing, I don't too much feel like I feel like it's gonna make good TV, but other than that, it ain't got too much substance to it to me.
Do
Like
you
it's
think
not.
Biggie should have said it was on site? You said it was on site.
I mean, yeah, no, because I don't feel like it was that deep. I feel like one of them could have just took it to the side in the house. They could just been like, let's move this over here when we get in the house or something like that, or at dinner. But they wanted to address it on camera. Okay, so yeah, for TV they addressed it on camera. So
Right.
I'll give them that. And they addressed. If that's the case, then Jayla did it right because Jayla addressed it out in the open. She didn't wait. If she said we're gonna address it on camera, I'm gonna address it right now. While everybody right here and all this stuff going on, like I'm gonna address it now. Like she kind of did that,
Right.
but
And what do you think about Jayla returning? Do you feel like she shouldn't have came back, or do you feel like it was the right decision to come back?
oh, I mean, I have to say, give me a couple more episodes because we got a lot of them. So how
Right.
she played into the whole thing, I think she fit. But
Mm.
now it's like it's the first episode. Like, come on, give it some time and stuff like that. But
Right.
once they took it to the dinner, then I was like, okay, Jayla really want this issue because I feel like Billy, bitch.
Billy. Wrong show.
my bad. But I feel like Biggie was for real, like
I feel like Biggie didn't want to fight her.
Yeah, okay, yeah, not to make it that deep, because that's how I was gonna say, like,
yeah, I don't think she wanted to fight her.
Yeah, they could have just argued or made it sound. They could have just had like a cute little bicker, a cute little back and forth. If they would have did that, a cute little back and forth, I feel like that would have been way cuter. That would have been like way refreshing, but it wouldn't be baddies. So
right now, Rolly and Animac ended up sitting down. Are you team Rolly or are you team Animac? And what do you think happened to Animac to her having injured reserve?
Okay, well, since there was a confirmation about like some domestic or something, or with the nigga, with a gentleman of some sort, whatever. But Rolly looks so good right now. I couldn't stop looking at her.
Yeah,
so
she looked good.
She do, and I've always like anime because that's one of the cutest little thing to me. So that's that. But Rolly looking good, and then the veneer. Oh shit! I'm telling you, I just woke up. Okay, anyway, Rolly's looking really, really good. She got them veneers. The smile completes it. I don't care what anybody say. That smile sickening.
Yeah.
That smile with that chubby cheeks. And now she got everything like it's sculpted, but the smile with the chubby cheeks is on point. I give her that.
Do you feel like the Animac and the girls don't like Rolly just because the fans don't like Rolly, or is it because they don't like Rolly because of what Rolly has done?
I think I'll say because the fans, because that's why Animac don't like her. That's what you say. I will listen.
Like, is it because of the fans, or is it because of their own personal stuff that they went through on the show? Or you think they just hopping on because the fans are like on a hate train for Rolly at the time of the filming?
Yeah, and she was easy to pick on, just like Biggie. I give Biggie that too. She easy to pick on. I mean, she got something against her, but Rolly ain't never been scared to back down, and that's something that can use against her too. Because if you gonna speak all that and be speaking crazy sometimes, because Rolly just want to argue. I'll give her that. She be want to argue. So it's things you can pick at about Rolly, but she can make for good TV.
Right. Now, also at the end, we see Bianca come in and she attacks Sapphire. Should she have attacked? Do you think it was right for her to attack Sapphire, or should she have just let it go since Sapphire and Mariah are cool?
We don't know what her and Mariah talked about. That's where I'm at. I had to think about it. We don't know what they done talked about beforehand, and it was like the way Bianca hit that damn corner. That's what got me. The way she hit that motherfucking corner, she was like, "Bitch, I mean business," and she meant business. And it was like, and then Sapphire hit her with the wait, bitch, like I'm big. It's like move around, bitch.
It was giving pressure and what's her name?
Bree.
I forget her name. What's her name? Bambi.
Bambi. Oh, Bambi.
Remember when she said, "Oh, you're not Bambi."
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, I get it. Oh my god.
You're not Bambi. Also, I want to ask you a hot take.
That is the bitch. She's like, oh, it is you. You're not
Should Gresh say the N-word?
No, but Gresh gonna say it regardless. So she gonna fight her all her life, and that's gonna be that.
But you don't think it's right for her to say it?
Man, no. This was not right for a lot of people to say a lot of shit. So I just,
It's
I mean, she gonna get popped in her mouth for it. That's gonna be it. I ain't gonna pop a bitch. She ain't saying to me. She called me a nigga. Then she was trying to be aggressive with me anyway. It what it is.
Now, did you watch the Bad vs. Wild episode? And what do you think about it?
Okay, what? Oh, I halfway through because I remember I had that assignment, so that was that. But I got to where Jayla had like pushed Ant or some shit. Like she wasn't trying to let go of the damn rope with Ant. It was like the first game,
right?
The little rope pull a rope game. That's kind of where I stopped there. But I saw what was her name? What is her name? Jocelyn. Okay. Jocelyn, the Puerto Rican princess, her performance was good. I know she was really hyped for that. They must have said like half performances. I guess that was like a thing that they spoke on. But Jocelyn came out and did her shit. Now look, the thing was
Jocelyn was on some really. She was.
This my shit. She was on some. This my shit.
She was geeked up for sure. Thank you so much for calling in.
All right, you have a good night.
All right. What is going on, CC?
What's up? What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. What's up?
What's up?
I actually never been on this whole YouTube thing, but I just had to come in here and comment on this thing because when I watched the shit, I was like, oh my God. You breaking in my YouTube virgin shit. But but no, I felt like Baddies, I don't know. I don't even know what I think about it, honestly. I think that everybody looked pretty, obviously. But my biggest thing was I had a lot of big things. I'm sorry. I'm a little nervous on this thing. That's why I didn't even pop up in here.
What do you think about the when they were on the yacht and everything? When it came to like Biggie and like Jayla, what did you think about that whole situation?
Okay, the whole Biggie and Jayla thing, I just felt like their reasoning for wanting to fight is just mad petty. Like Biggie, you really want to smack her for her talking shit about you? People talk shit every day.
No cursing, guys. I done told y'all. Okay, what's going on, Big JJ?
Oh, hey.
What's up? Oh, is this Knuckles?
Yes, that is my favorite.
Big Knuckles.
I love South Central Baddies.
Bree and Knuckles. What do you think about the episode?
Actually, I haven't saw it. Actually, I've only some people told me like what was going on, but like I just haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen the premiere episode?
No, not yet. No.
Oh, did you watch Baddies vs. Wild?
Not that either. It's just that I can't buy like Zeus. They won't let me. So
why?
Like, I just don't have the money for it.
There's free apps. Don't tell nobody. I told you that.
Okay. Well, yeah, I heard that too. Like they say, like they told me, like you don't even have to buy Zeus. Like there's other ways you can find it. But I tried, but no one has helped me. Like I tried.
DM me. I got you. I'm gonna call somebody else. I'm gonna call somebody else though. But DM me. All right. What is up, Bonafide Thunder? Not ready. What's up, Cuba Marino Kirsten?
I'm glad you just said that, Pierre, because I cuss like a sailor, so I'm gonna try not to. But it's my first time in here. Okay, so where do you want to start?
Let's start with the yacht, the intros. What you think about Biggie versus Jayla?
Okay, so I think Natalie looked really good with her red hair. I really like the red hair on her. She definitely in her Skittles bag because I'm seeing her with every different color this season. So she looked really good with the red
Skittles bag.
She looked really, really good with the red hair. So I think the pink hair with like the jewels was kind of cute too, but it was kind of like a
I
lot.
hate it.
You didn't like it?
She gives me Cyndi Lauper. Sorry.
I thought it was kind of cute. Okay. I think Scotty looks really good with the brown. I think it looks really natural. For some reason, in her first confessional, she looked like she gained like a couple pounds or something like that. But
Ooh.
um,
I've been seeing rumors that
me too. Me too. So I was like,
a bunch
but
of
once
love
I
it.
seen her around the other girls, she looked like she was her normal size or whatever. It
Yeah.
just was in that one little confessional, so I don't
Right.
know. So Callie is really pretty. I didn't like I heard everybody else say it too. I didn't realize she's actually really, really pretty.
Yes.
And I think she's definitely gonna be the breakout star this season.
What do you think about her coming for Nat spot? Because I feel like it's kind of sickening what she's doing.
No, it kind of is. I was a little bit thrown back because I was not up to date with the beef. So like I'm looking at it like, whoa, wait, what is their beef?
Right.
So
basically, okay, this is what happened. Callie put on Instagram when she got announced as a cast member and said, "Oh, I'm happy to be casted. Natalie needs to get off that throne and pass it on to a young B. She's been doing this for too long." Something around that way, right?
Okay.
So Natalie felt offended because nobody comes for Natalie's throne.
No, period. Okay. Okay. I see that. That's what the storyline. That's her storyline.
That's what happened.
Yeah. Okay. I was really confused by that. I think honestly that probably was her best move because that's gonna make her more of like us looking at her. You know what I mean? Like you really came for the big dog or whatever. But I'm curious to see how it goes throughout the season. But she's really pretty. I think I might like her.
Right.
I think Biggie, Anna, most of them, all of them looked really good in their like intro shots. I think everybody looked really good. Biggie looked really good. Anna looked good. Anna was on Biggie. I mean, no, not on Biggie, on Rolly's top, like so quick.
Yes.
I was like, she didn't give her no time. It kind of looked like Biggie was kind of like wanting to talk about the issue, but Anna was like, yeah, no, like let's just get straight to it.
You mean Rolly?
Yeah, Rolly. I'm sorry.
No, I know what you meant. But yeah, it did look like Rolly wanted to talk it out because I think Rolly didn't want to hit her because she knows the reason why.
Yeah.
That she was on injured reserve.
Yeah, and you said you was going to drop the reason why?
It's on the recap. Okay. I'm not teasing y'all this time. I'm going to tell y'all exactly what I heard and was told.
Okay.
I'm just saving it for the recap so y'all can tune in for real. No shit. Okay. I'm literally dropping it right after this. Though I already have it uploaded. I literally have to just click publish.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like as soon as I seen Suki on the screen, she looked like she was completely over it. I feel like she over Zeus, she over the whole situation. And then I know you was talking about it being because at that time she was getting into, the Ray whatever she got going with Ray J.
Right.
But you could definitely tell she was over
that or she heard that Tommy was getting paid more than her and was mad about that and left.
Oh.
It was one of the two.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. That scene with her and Sapphire, it wasn't needed, I don't think, because it just was like a filler scene. It feels like to me, like
it felt uncomfortable. I feel like Sapphire wanted her to say, "Tell the word you were not mad at me."
Yeah, like let these people know so they can get off my top.
Right. They can stay off my comments.
Yeah, so I really didn't care too much for that scene. But as far Biggie, okay, so on the yacht, I felt like Biggie and Jayla, I was a little bit, I don't know. I figured maybe they should have just fought right then and there. Like they already looked like they was inching towards it and they was swinging, but it's like, I don't know. I didn't like the fact that Jayla waited all the way into the dinner. Like, I get it. Like, let's get it out now. But y'all really should have just go ahead and went and just fought when y'all was on the yacht. Y'all was 2 seconds away from pulling out each other's back. Like, You know what I'm saying?
It's because Biggie ate that walk up that on the boat so bad. Jayla couldn't top it.
Biggie said, I'm not playing with y'all this season. We going to my home. We're not doing that.
Right.
So that yacht scene, I don't know. It was cool.
What do you
I
think
like the
about
fact.
Big Ratch and the N word? Should Big Ratch be allowed to say the N word?
No, I don't. I don't think so. What did was it just Kendrick Lamar in this little battle that they going on? He said you need
Yes.
4 black grandparents to be able to say the word. I feel that way. I feel that. I don't think she should be able to say it. No. So, I agree. I agree. Um, and then what else?
Also, we saw Bianca get her lick back for
Yeah, I seen
Sapphire.
that. Wasn't expecting that.
Is that do you feel like that was fair, or do you think she's dragging a situation that should no longer be dragged?
I think she's dragging it. I think she's
Mm.
dragging it, wanted to come on and do her big one for Mariah. And then, well, I guess we kind of see how that played out because they're not really cool no more. But it's like, she came on and did your big. I'm glad Sapphire was trying to get back into. She didn't just, let it go or nothing like that. So it's like they, in the preview that we seen in the next
Right.
episode, they go a couple rounds. But
Bianca, you guys might be in for a surprise. Y'all want to see the surprise?
Yes. Oh.
Delicious. We don't do dishes.
Wait, sidebar. This ain't got nothing to do with them, but I was talking to my mom today and I was like, I'm selling cooch, and I was saying it the way that you were saying it, and we was cracking up, and I was like, delicious. And she was like, you want them on there so bad, Pierre.
Yes, I'm so mad at Natalie for not making it happen. Come on, Natalie, you had one job.
No, seriously. Okay, what else was in the baddies?
Y'all will see. And also, what do you think about like the new girls that were introduced and stuff? Or do you feel like other girls should have got picked besides some of the girls that were placed on as like the new girls of the season, or no?
No, not really. I really didn't care too much. Honestly, the new girls that's coming on that was picked from the auditions, I only remembered them because of them showing the clips of them on there. I've heard you talk about them multiple times on yours, but I really didn't remember them too much. I kind of like skipped through most of the auditions because we know how the auditions go, so I really didn't pay too much attention to it. But they cool. Like, I like them. I think they'll fit in pretty good. I'm excited to see Meatball. I'm surprised we didn't get to see too much of. I don't know. I feel like she didn't have a lot of screen time on this first episode, but I guess we'll see. Well, obviously we'll see throughout the season, but
right.
But
yeah, for sure. Meatball, I think, is gonna be like one of the breakout girls of the season for sure.
Yeah, definitely. So what else? Well,
Bad versus Wild. Did you tune into Bad versus Wild?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I actually like this episode. I'm glad it's the last one though. This has been dragging out. It's been really making me mad. So I definitely
told y'all they should have put on Bobby's show. We would have had a good key.
No, seriously. So Bad versus Wild. I feel like Nick Cannon. First of all, I feel like Nick Cannon is over it. I don't think that's his type, like his stilo. He don't, he there, but like y'all said, he don't really mess with it too much. He don't promote it. He don't. I think it kind of annoys him because it's not like structured, and it's kind of all over the place. Everybody know they really there to fight, so it's kind of like y'all might as well just set it might as well be like a set up boxing match type. They barely get to play any games. The games are childish. And it just, I don't know. Then you got two big personalities like Natalie and Jocelyn that don't care about the rules. So it's like, how Jocelyn, when they were throwing every challenge, like, let's just get to the fight, and like, hold on, can we play a couple games?
Jocelyn, like, come on, let's fight.
Jocelyn said, you know what I'm here for. I really feel like Natalie is the queen of Zeus, and that's just because Baddies is just, it took over.
Yes,
it really did take over. But I love Natalie.
She's the reigning queen of Zeus. Somebody could knock off her throne.
I feel like, honestly, Jocelyn just got the wrong set of cabaret girls. If she would have had the girls from maybe like the first or second season, like Lucky and some of the other girls, maybe they
like
would
the Ambers,
like the Baddies definitely tore them up on this episode. I'm not gonna lie. The way that Jocelyn was looking at Natalie, like she wanted to demolish her like a Thanksgiving dinner. I thought she was gonna tear Natalie out the frame, but she didn't do that. And I was a little bit shocked by that. but Natalie definitely knows who to bring with her.
Oh yes. Natalie said, Tasiki,
Let's
you
go.
gotta be there, bitch. Jayla, you're
Let's
in.
go. Let's go.
If she was cool with Rock and Rock and Tasiki had no issues,
Yeah.
Rock would have been there.
Yes. Yes.
Let's believe it.
I couldn't. Jocelyn was kind of on Tasiki's top though. She kept slight saying stuff about her being a, whatever.
Right.
And she kept throwing little shots at Tasiki, but when Tasiki kept trying to come up to, you know what I'm saying, get around the stage and other stuff that she was doing, of course Jocelyn not scared, but it took me back a little bit because Jocelyn usually like, I don't want to cuss, so I can't impress.
I think the thing is, Jocelyn knows that Tasiki's like a heavy hitter.
Yeah.
So like, she's a little bit more like, she talks her ish, don't get me wrong, but like, she knows a little better.
Yeah. I feel like Jocelyn was very disappointed in her team. She said, Ballistic, get the cameras out of here. Get them out. They gotta go. Ballistic said, come on, y'all gotta go. Because she was not feeling it. She wasn't happy.
Jocelyn said, we lost completely. Get out.
I know she cussed them out after the door.
Yes.
I know she did. But I'm glad Bad versus Wild is over. I feel like if Rolly wasn't, going through her surgery and all of that stuff at the time or whatever, she definitely would have been on this episode. I think that would have been. I think that would have been added on to it. But I feel like Jocelyn,
she would have jumped in and beat up Jocelyn.
Oh yeah. Especially she got to get her revenge back because the way that girl had her bent up on her knees while she was like at the last one that they had.
Yes.
Rolly would have been like, come on. So
why you sound like Rolly?
I feel like Jocelyn tried to I feel like she tried to take over the entire episode. She just was doing a lot when she came out and all that. And Natalie's like, let's play the games. We're playing, right? We're playing the games. So, but Jocelyn really wasn't trying to be on it. Jocelyn was just like, this is my show. I'm here to take it over and then let's fight. So
right. Any final thoughts?
No, everybody like, comment, subscribe, and I'm so happy you're back on Sundays.
Oh yes.
And have a good night.
All right, Nate. All right, make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all telling me Bianca's dropping receipts. So we're gonna check out to see what these receipts are about in a little bit. Okay, so make sure y'all hit that like button now.
1,000. So she said we only made 20,000, and I'm about to take 10 to my mama, and yeah. That's what y'all stopped y'all life for, which I never had one. 20,000. Say that at 20, a Twinkie. Yeah.
Okay. Now here are the receipts that she's posting, y'all. Bianca DMs her and said, I got snuck and still, this is Mariah DMing Bianca. I got snuck and still stood 10 toes yesterday. And Suki and her friend tried to jump me. I swung on Suki. They put me by myself with them on purpose. I ain't dumb, but I don't care. I still handle myself as I should. Bianca says, what? The F you mean you got snuck? And then Mariah says, Sapphire and Suki. Yes. Sapphire snuck me, sis. Bianca said, it's up. And then Mariah says, and dragged up in the water. Yup. That's when that's when Mariah and had her man down Rihanna moment. Oh, mama, I just drag a bitch down in Central Station in front of a bigger crowd. Oh, mama, I just drag a bitch down. That's when she dragged Sapphire in the water, in the seas. And then Bianca says, don't post nothing about it. Mariah says, I can't read the top because of the thing. Hold on. She says something would have defended me, but they separated me from. Sis, do not do this show. Trust me. We will talk on the phone. Damn. Not you telling her not to do baddies. You said, I would have did it with you. Bianca says, LOL. Mariah said, it's traumatizing for real. Like behind the scenes ish. I wish. Now I'm not laughing no more because now I kind of see what she's trying to say. especially what went down in Jamaica. So let me take that laugh back. Yeah. It's traumatizing for real, like the ish behind the scenes. I wish. Because I wouldn't be going through this at all. And then Mariah says, I told you to come with me to the auditions. And I think that's why they didn't cast me. And she said, yep, I think so too. And now are the DMs. Those DMs don't really prove anything. She's just telling her what happened. So y'all was blowing up the comments. So I'm thinking it's some crazy ass receipts. What's going on, Nico?
Friend. That
What's up?
last call was too long. We got.
Oh my God. What you gotta say though?
Oh, I got a lot to say actually. Okay, let's start with the Baddies versus the Wild show. I'm so glad that Natalie got her revenge, and then everybody on your team like beat up somebody else on the other team. Like that was crazy. I was happy that happened because I don't like Natalie like that, but I like her more than Jocelyn because I low key like, you know what I'm saying. You grew up with the bad girls, so
right.
I like the fact that they won. All right, so this season of Baddies Caribbean, let's see, Biggie. I mess with Biggie. I'm glad she did what she had to do when it comes to Jayla. Let's see. As far as the new girls go, I like. Okay, so I don't know. Is this girl Diamond the Body? Is she from Now That's TV?
Yes.
She is? Okay, I like her. She kind of remind me of Anne a little bit. Anne Moore. Is that right, or is she totally different?
Her and Anne, I believe, are Cookie Crunch girlfriends and cool.
Okay, yeah. I like her vibe. The other ones I don't really. I mean, the other ones are really really pretty too. The one who raps, she's not interesting to me. But the other two, they're really pretty and they're cool too.
You talk about Tinka? You said the one who raps.
I think her name is like Dia or something. Dia or.
Oh, okay, it's Dia.
Dia, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see who else. I was happy to see Aubrey there because I'm a really, really big Making the Band fan. I'm surprised they didn't talk about the P. Diddy thing longer because I know she got a lot to say about that too. So
I feel like she would say she's never gonna spill all the info on Zeus. She's waiting to do it on a documentary, and I believe TMZ did one. So that's where she told most of the info.
Got you. Yeah, I'm a really big fan of Danity Kane. Andrea though. I like Andrea the best. Let's see. Jayla, once again, she looks dumb.
You're not a Jayla fan.
Not a Jayla fan at all. I liked her on BG. I liked her on BG. Oh, by the way, I seen a video earlier. You said you're not a Megan fan. Is that true?
You said what?
I think I watched one of your videos, and I think you said you're not a Megan fan. Is that true?
Yeah.
You're not? Why?
I worked for her for a little bit. The pay was non-existent, and when it was time for it, she went ghost.
That's hilarious. Oh, sorry to hear that.
I'm just telling the truth, y'all, and I don't even like to talk about it continuously because it's annoying. But go ahead.
Yeah. So, Jayla, once again, I don't like her from season 2 of Baddies and season now from Baddies. I just don't like her. She needs to get a weave again. No offense. She needs to get a weave, and some girls look good. She has a nice face. Right, she has a nice face, so she could do the bald, but
Jayla looks good with or without a wig, in my opinion.
She does look good without it. Don't get me wrong. However, I feel like when she lost it, a new personality came. So I need her to get the weave back and turn into BGC 14 Jayla, because this is a new Jayla that I'm not liking. And
now that's the new one. You think the loss of the hair made Jayla turn into a new girl?
Pretty much.
That is funny.
Honestly, and I was so excited to see Bianca come back and be like Mariah's helper, because I really, really, really enjoyed her Cardi and Mariah on Love and Hip Hop. Oh my god. You're crazy. POD.
I was trying to get with him on his channel. No shade. No, for real. We need to catch up to see what they've been up to because
Oh my
we need an
God.
update.
I think they
Everybody else
broke
get
up.
updates. Why can't they get one?
Right. I think they broke up though.
I know they broke up.
Oh no. But let's see who else.
What do you
Why
think
did we
about?
bring?
Go ahead.
Sorry. Please remember your question. But why did they bring back Safari? Like that was just who is she? I'm still confused. She's not important enough to be on the show. So they could have kept her.
Mm.
Yeah, but what was your question?
What do you think about Anna Mac and Rolly sit down and them getting into it? And do you feel like Rolly had a point in some of the stuff she was saying?
I love me some Anna Mac, first of all. She's so pretty. And what I think about their argument, I think that I really don't know what they was fighting for initially, but I'm always going to be Team Anna because ever since this first episode of last season, I was Team Anna. Rolly, I'm surprised that the signatures that I've done didn't work because me alone.
Oh, you were one of the people.
I was probably 1,000 of those people. So I'm just confused as to why she's still on the season.
On the first episode too. So eat your hearts out.
Literally, I'm just. But she does look good though. She's very pretty, very pretty. Yeah. I did. Oh, did you watch the? Of course you watched it. Did you watch the surgery show episode?
Yes, and I'm recapping it too.
Okay. Yeah. That's. I mean, it was hard to look away, honestly, but she looks good now. I will say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think happened to Anna Mac for her to be on injured reserve?
Definitely, that's the first thing I thought of was domestic violence because she kind of gestured to Natalie almost as if like, okay, you know what's going on. And Natalie said, you know, hey, we all go through things, but, you know, we're here for you. So I kind of feel it was domestic violence, but I don't know. I feel bad for her.
Stay tuned and find out on the recap after that.
Literally. I love me some Anna Mac, so I'm rooting for her to come back. Yeah. Why is Scotty back too? Bye. Why is Scotty back and why is Jalen?
We all know why Scotty's back. Why would you even ask that?
Right. You're right. But she also looks good too.
Yeah.
I think the weight gain is actually very nice on her. I think this to me is the best she's ever looked to me.
Ooh.
Yeah. So.
And what do you think about Bianca hopping on Sapphire?
I love it. I think I'm just happy to see Bianca and Mariah be friends again because I am a Cardi fan, and so I do like the fact that I liked their unity on the show, and so with all three of them, so them being friends again is really good to see, you know. And so, but I do know foreshadowing. I do know that they fight later,
right?
Which makes me upset.
And one of my entertainers just sent me. I don't know. I guess Bianca deleted them, but they got me the screen grabs. So I'm gonna read the text while you on here. So Mariah said Jalen Biggie's gonna fight. Sapphire. I'm sorry, Bianca. I'm so damn tipsy. Bianca says it's a big A yacht, like 130. What? And he said, and I don't know if me and Sapphire are gonna get into it. And then Bianca says, no, don't get into it with her. Mariah says, sis, you know my temper, LOL. And I'm not in the mood today. She says something and it's gonna go left. Bianca says, cause you and Suki got cool. She shouldn't say anything. It was nothing at reunion. Mariah says, don't matter anyways. Bianca says, so play it cool. Just listen to me for once. You never do. Hold on. It's like one more and then that's it. And she said, I am. I'm not gonna say anything, but if she do, then I have to defend myself. I'm a just, I guess that's how she feels, like I said. Bianca said she shouldn't say anything to you. At reunion, y'all was normal. You spoke to Suki at Super Bowl. Stay clear of them bees until tonight. Mariah says, LOL, I can't. I'm in a scene with them. And then Bianca says, you can though. LOL, avoid arguing with her. Play it cool. If you turn up, it's going to cause havoc.
That's
so have it correctly. And this is the last one, y'all. He says, I've been. I saw Sapphire. She ain't say nothing, and neither did I. And then Bianca says, okay, good girl. Where you at now? Yacht? And that ends it.
Yacht? What is
Yacht.
that? It's so annoying. But
I'm tipsy Luby, y'all. That's why I'm messing with the names.
Yo. This is just random, but JT ate Suki up, I fear. She ate her up. She ate her up. And I really feel happy because JT is a fellow Sagittarius. And so I feel as though, of course, she was gonna get Suki back. Of course, like she had Suki, you can't have that much mouth when you have so many videos out and you talk about the things that you talk about. You know what I'm saying? So even though I really wanted to not like JT due to the alliance that I have with Cardi B. However, I do really like JT. I really do.
What is this, Big Brother?
I do.
Okay,
I have an alliance.
What do you have to say? This is the last question before I take to the next caller. What do you have to say about people calling JT a mean girl about some of the stuff that she was saying to Suki?
A mean girl. I think that she's a Sagittarius, like I said. So we are very blunt, you know what I'm saying? So it just, that I don't think she's a mean girl. I just think that she was gonna get her back lower. She was gonna go, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Suki started it. She could have definitely asked her privately, hey, were you talking about me?
No, I do agree with that.
But another thing is too, lastly, before I leave, is that I think JT low-key is mad that Cardi didn't take that shot that she felt like was meant for her. And she took it instead. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Yep.
I agree.
Yep.
I agree. I feel like she tried to bait someone and the wrong person caught it. And she like, why the hell you took the bait?
Pretty much.
You caught a different animal that you set the rat trap for.
Right. Exactly.
That's yes.
But
all
that's
right, thanks
it.
for calling in, Nico.
All right, see you.
All right, what's up, Cap Kills?
Hey P, what's up?
What's up?
Let me see. I guess I'll talk about baddies first. So Natalie, she looked good. I'll give her that. When she was walking up to the boat, when she had like the red wig and a little bathing suit on, she did look cute. That's all I had for that scene though. I think it dragged on way too long. We don't care about the recap. The reunion just aired like 2 weeks ago. So we remember it. Like we don't care. Like no shade, but that scene dragged on way too long. Jayla, if you was gonna fight Biggie, you should have just did it on that boat. Like waiting until the dinner, I just didn't think made any type of sense. Rolly
but
and
do you
Anna
feel like she was trying to one up her run up? Because Biggie ate her run up. So do you think she was trying to top it?
Honestly, I don't know what she was trying to do. I don't know why she did that. I would have just fought her ass. I would have just fought her behind on the boat. I wouldn't have waited hours or a day, however much later it was, until some dinner and tearing up the restaurant. Like we could have just fought right there, really.
Right.
But I mean, a Team Jayla, I don't really mess with Biggie like that. I don't like her. Yeah, Biggie and Rolly and Anna. Unpopular opinion. Anna could stay home. We don't need her back on Baddies ever again. And they could just bring back Rolly like they planned to before she went and got nipped and tucked. Anna did eat Rolly up when she was like, I was sitting there and then everything just got dark and it felt like a solar eclipse. That's when I knew Rolly was in the building. She kind of ate her up with that. I'll give Anna that.
She really did.
She did. I'm like, girl, I was laughing. I don't even like Anna, but
Anna got a mouth on her. That's lethal.
She do, but Anna, it was hilarious when she was like, "You can't beat me up, Rolly," and Rolly was like, "Girl, you ran." And then they showed the flashback of the reunion from where Anna kind of windmilled her and then ran off. Because remember, she snuck ET and ran behind security too and never came back. So that was hilarious. How you sleeping with the owner of the network and he played you like that with them flashbacks? But you didn't hear that from me. But anyway,
allegedly.
yeah, allegedly, sure.
Right.
What else? The last scene where they made it to the dinner. I was on Twitter earlier. They said Biggie did her big one. She did not. She came out of her clothes. She had a knot on her head. Her wig was off. I don't feel like she did her big one at all. Everybody know Biggie can't fight no way, so I don't know what she was doing. Who else?
I'm just glad Biggie defended herself in the first round. The second round, I don't know what happened. After that, it's like once
Biggie,
you take Biggie's wig off, she loses focus.
yeah, she get her wig snatched and then she come back and she still get beat up again. So I don't know, but I think Biggie, like Tasiki said, a lot of people when they replayed the clip from the live, Jayla never said, "Oh, Biggie can't fight. She got beat up. This and the third." She kept it cute. She was just like, "Oh, well, I didn't see it." Natalie was the one that was like, "Girl, come on!" Like Natalie was the one really being shady. And like Tasiki said, "Girl, a lot of people said you lost that fight. Why are you trying to fight Jayla and not everybody else? Because everybody else said you lost." So I didn't understand that, but Callie is really pretty. She looked just like Carlissa. That's the first thing I thought when I saw her. I'm
Yes.
like, that's probably how Carlissa looked as like a teenager or something. She's really
I'm
pretty.
surprised at how
I'm
much
glad
people are
Bianca's back.
surprised that she's so pretty because it's like Carlissa one is still not ugly, and she
Yeah.
wasn't ugly when she was younger either.
Yeah, I think with Carlissa, a lot of people are just distracted by the antics. They don't get into like what
Right.
she looked like for real because it's just everything she says and does is so trifling. It's like, yeah, she's pretty,
Right.
but we don't even notice it because she's so damn dumb. But no shade, Carlissa, if you listening to this, I know you are.
You
But
know she is.
she is just like Boots. All the girls listen to you. But what's the other one? Bianca. I'm glad she came back because do not put that picture up of BBOD when I say this. I was a Love and Hip Hop watcher. Do not put that picture up. I watched Love and Hip Hop when Remy got out of jail and Cardi came on and Bianca
Right.
and Mariah came on there.
Those were
That
the
was the
good
last good
days.
season. Yeah, that was the last good season of Love and Hip Hop of
Yes.
any of the cities. That was the last time I ever watched it.
That was
Everything after
season
that was
5.
garbage.
Seasons like
Right.
1
That
through
was the last
5,
time.
6 just was like the best seasons of Love and Hip Hop New York.
Yeah, like after that, the franchise, I forgot it was still even airing because ain't nobody talking about it or watching it or nothing.
No. New York got canceled like
But yeah,
years
and
ago.
then yeah, Hollywood, Miami, all that stuff can go in the garbage. But who else? I guess that was it for baddies. I'm not mad. Oh, Big Gretch looked like a corpse. She looked dead in that confessional. She literally looked like a skeleton. She got up out her coffin and came on the show. Like she looked horrible. No shade. I
Oh
keep
yeah,
saying
the
no shade
N-word
after I'm dragging.
debate.
I'm
Should
sorry,
Gretch
but
be allowed to say the N-word?
no, Gretch is a white woman. I don't give. No, no, and no, and they. I don't know why. Jayla's the only one fighting her. Well, we'll wait to see what happens. But from the looks
Right.
of it, Jayla is the only one that beat her up for it, and possibly Meatball because I saw they fought. But I'm
Right.
sorry, a house full of black women, y'all all should have jumped her. No, really, y'all all should have beat that Buffy down and send her on her
What
way. Like
bothered me
really.
about Gretch is that live, you kind of saying it like that. Like, that's not funny. Like, you saying the N word like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, you kind of saying it jokingly. I don't find that funny.
Yeah, I don't care what the context is. I don't care if you're
Right.
rapping along to a song. I'm not one of them that's like, well, because they're Spanish or whatever, they can say, nah, don't come around me with that, please. Don't do that. So who else? Oh, Bad versus Wild.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out Baddies Caribbean looks like it might be a good season. Oh, that scene with Suki and Sapphire, we didn't care. I don't think nobody gives a damn that Suki is not coming back on the show. Nobody cared, really, honestly. Like the same thing they did with Stunna Girl last season. We saw what happened online. We knew she wasn't coming back. You did not need to air that and waste time. Like, come on now.
I'm
But
surprised they aired that confessional because they could have just, like, not did it. So I think they
yeah,
still are in
like
good terms with her. That's why. Stunna didn't leave on, like, the best of terms. I think that's
yeah,
why they still aired that.
yeah. But I mean, shout out to Baddies. Good luck with that, y'all. But Bad versus Wild. Jocelyn and the Supremes, they got torn the hell up. Everybody got beat up on that team. Everybody. First of all, like Natalie said, nobody even knows them girls' names. They're nameless. They're faceless. Nobody know who they are. Jocelyn is a raging addict. She was high out her mind on there. I don't care what nobody say. She probably didn't even know where she was. She was so damn gone. And that was embarrassing. Like the girl T Love, you got beat up by Miss Wet Wet. Why did you think you was gonna do anything with Tasiki? Like really? The other girl with the voodoo doll, you let Mariah Lynn beat you up. Then Taseki came through with the right hook, knocked her to the ground. The other girl with the really big butt and the hard boobs that's real box looking,
Precious.
she was the one screaming and hollering. Whatever. Like I said, we don't know their names. She was background number 2. What's her name? She was talking the most, and then Jayla worked her. Like I'm confused. All of y'all got beat up, and Jocelyn know it because she just left, and they all follow her out while the whole audience was screaming "Batty Batty" shot o'clock at them. Like they left embarrassed. She was back there snorting. She's like, "Ballistic, get them out of here. Get the cameras out." T Love had her hood pulled up. She didn't want nobody to see her. Like, that was horrible. But Natalie is the queen of Zeus, whether you like it or not. I mean, Jocelyn, real talk, is not the one that popped Zeus off. It was really Big Lex, if you want to talk about it. Because that double
Ooh,
homicide comment, that's
it
why I
did go
subscribed.
viral.
That's why I didn't know what Zeus really was. I remember Black China kind of being on it, but I'm like, Zeus, what is that? What the heck? Like, they didn't really make me care. But when Big Lex made that comment, I'm like, wait, what is this? And then I was living in Columbia, South Carolina at the time. That's where Big Lex is from.
Right, right,
So
right.
everybody was talking about it. They're like, she's from down here. I went to school with her. I'm like, what is this? So really, Jocelyn, and because Jocelyn is such an addict and so crazy, her and her boyfriend, they ran off all the stars off the show, like Lucky, Sapphire, Boss Tech, whoever
Legs.
else, Barbie, yeah, all the girls. Like, they really could have did something with that, but Miss Natural, she ran everybody off. And then Zeus, honestly, I just feel like because of what Big Lex did for them, they should have always had a job for her, always. Because honestly, it wouldn't probably
And I
be,
think
it
that's what
wouldn't be
Natalie's doing smart. She's keeping around some of the OG girls like as
right,
base and adding new ones around them, which is smart.
right. Because we're watching Baddies because it's an ensemble cast.
Right.
The 5 viewers that are left watching Jocelyn's Cabaret, they're watching it for her high ass. Like, it's not because of who else is on there because we don't even know them. Like, I think they should have honestly phased Jocelyn out, especially after the Amber thing. And they probably should have just gave it to Big Lex and made a Big Lex Cabaret or something. I don't know. But I think they really
Mm.
fumbled with that. Jocelyn, her show never needs to come back. I don't think anybody would care. Bring back Bobby, bring back the Bad Boy
But
show.
you didn't see the
Like,
announcement? They're going to Texas.
I'm not watching it. I don't care where they go. They can go to Antarctica. I'm not watching that. Like, it's gonna be the same thing every season.
And they
Jocelyn,
stripping the country music due to Act Two of Beyonce. Let me stop.
and I hope she file a lawsuit.
I'm
No.
playing. I'm
No.
joking.
But I mean, and then honestly, pressure for Baddies. One, I'm gonna keep saying it. Bring pressure to Zeus Network. If y'all could bail Orlando Brown out of jail and put him on Baddies from a
We
halfway
need
house,
pressure out. Somebody need to go
you
and
could
take
bail
pressure out
pressure
of
out of
jail.
jail.
There's no way she should be in there that long. And Cashin and be getting in jail, and they got all that records in their background, and they get out so quickly. This is ridiculous.
If they was, I'll pull up and bail her out. Just get her on Baddies. Please get pressure
And
on Baddies.
no, for real, pressure to me is hilarious.
Bring her on there with DTB, and they won't flop like ET did. I promise. But yeah, I don't know. Natalie, Queen of Zeus, whether you like her or not, I don't know. But yeah, I'm glad Bad versus Wild is over. That needed to be the last episode.
Right. Thank you so much for calling in.
All right, thank you.
All right, Nate. All right, what's going on, Cass?
Oh my gosh, hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh my gosh, hi.
What's up?
I'm not gonna lie, I did not watch Bad versus Wild. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch it.
What do you think
But
about
I did
this
watch
series in general,
Baddies.
though?
It was okay. Honestly, the games are like really childish. Like, if they were funnier, it would be whatever. But I remember you had that whole spiel about how on Wild 'N Out they're actual comedians, so it's funny. You're so right about that. Like, oh my
Yeah.
god, and then they're yelling the entire time. There's no structure. Like, no.
Now, what do you think about the premiere?
I'm proud of Biggie. Listen, I've been the #1 Biggie defender since Baddies West. Like, that's been my girl since day one. But I'm not gonna lie, her energy is definitely like misplaced. Like, she needs to be more mad at Natalie than anything. But I understand why she's mad at the same time. But I don't know.
You feel like she should be mad more at Natalie, not at Jayla?
Yeah, like, because at the end of the day, Jayla was trying to be nice on the live, to be honest. By now, like, I didn't see it, blah, 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 blah. Like, she wasn't trying to be, like, mean or nothing. But, Natalie be playing in Biggie's face all the time. So it's like,
yes.
I really wish Biggie would, like,
You know what I think? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're totally fine. I just really wish Biggie would, like, just, like, snap on her. And I don't know, I get it because I feel like she just has like a lot of respect for Natalie, but she also is definitely kind of like kissing Natalie's ass, which I hate because I really love Biggie, but I need her to stand up.
I wish she would pop Natalie one good time.
Dude, just once, like
just once.
That's all she needs. If she and Rolly and her are besties, so it can happen.
Exactly. I think she's scared that like she'll get kicked off the show. But there's a lot of girls that have hit Natalie have come back. ET is even coming back later this
exactly.
season.
But I don't know. I just feel like they really like. I feel like Biggie would be the one that they really don't bring back because they treat her so bad. Like,
yeah, she might be the example.
So sad. Like, yeah, they gonna make her the example. No, I think she knows.
Right now, what do you think about Anna Mac and Rolly sit down?
Oh my God. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't think I really paid much attention to that part. Now, when Anna Mac did the Eclipse thing, that had me weak. Like, I was crying at that part. But other than that, like, I can't listen to Rolly argue for too long because she starts to make my head hurt. And Anna, they both make my head hurt. Actually,
They both scream.
Yes, like it's just so much. Like, ooh. I don't know how they do it all day.
Also, what do you think about some of the new girls that was getting introduced? And do you think Big Red should be allowed to say the N-word?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's a whole thing where, like the Black Hispanics and white Hispanics, blah, 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 blah. You can tell that is a white woman. That is a white woman. Like, come on, let's not act stupid.
But her grandfather is Black. Her great two-time removed grandfather.
You gotta be closer than that. Gotta be a little closer than that. She just, it doesn't even sound right coming out of her mouth. It really doesn't. So it's like, that's a telltale sign right there. Girls, don't do that. Why are you saying that? I'm totally on Jayla's side with that. I was on her side in her season of BGC.
Oh yeah,
100%. Yeah,
100%. And it's I don't know how Jayla's calm talking about the bite situation because if somebody bit me like that and it's like permanent, I'm gonna get you back in one way or the other. I might get in criminal trouble, but I'm gonna get you back.
And it looks nasty.
If I gotta live with that permanently, you gotta live with something permanently. I'm sorry.
For real. And it's like, it's on your chest. Like, you can barely cover that for real. Like, how am I supposed to wear bikinis? Like, oh my God. Like, thank God Jayla is like beautiful. And she's so confident. I feel like, even though it probably does bother her a little bit, like, she's still a badass bitch. Like,
Yeah.
She's still a beautiful woman. Like, that scar's not going to do nothing for her. But yeah, that's
I still would have had to get you back. I'm sorry. It's just like,
yeah, Gretch would have been in the ground. She would have been an actual corpse.
Yeah, I would have to get you. Now, what do you think about Bianca at the end? Getting her link back for Mariah?
I don't, because I know that I did watch Love and Hip Hop back when all three of them were on there and stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I even watched the season that they fell out, though. So it's like, I'm so off with their relationship. I don't know what's going on with them, and I know that they're not cool now, but I just think it's stupid. I just think Mariah's whatever energy, she just has a lot of, she likes to pick and choose, like, who she really goes after, kind of, like, I don't know. But also, Sapphire is weird too. I don't really mess with Sapphire like that. She's very beautiful, but she's very weird.
Do you feel like she was a fake friend of Suki?
Oh my God, yes. And I feel like she's really manipulative because she always cries whenever, because Suki has a genuine, like, she has a real problem. Like, Suki wasn't mad for no reason. Like, Sapphire was dead wrong. Then it's like every time Suki tries to talk about it or something like that, and it's, first of all, Sapphire asks about it, she goes and cries. Like, what?
Right.
That's so manipulative.
Now, who do you think is going to be the MVP of the season for you?
Oh my God. I want to say Meatball, but then it's like, I don't know. She might crash out too. I'm really excited for Tink though. I was rooting for her a lot. I wanted her to be chosen from the audition so bad. That's all I cared about, to be honest. Her and Diamond. That's it.
Right. Any final thoughts?
No.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in, Cass.
Have a good night.
All right, Nate. All right, y'all. Let me know what y'all think down below of this after show and also of the premiere. We back on Sundays. Okay. Stay tuned for the recap right after this. I'm literally dropping it in like 1 minute. Okay, so stay tuned for that community post. Leave your comments down below, and we're out of these.
No personal thing.